Imagine you are standing at the boundary between wakefulness and dream. This is the Tower of Hourglasses, a tower whose walls are built of white marble stone and whose windows open toward an ocean whose waves carry the sound of the earth breathing. I am the guardian of this hall. My duty is simple, yet profound: to make sure the soft sands slide through delicate glass with serenity, the touch of time. Close your eyes and listen to the sound of the sand slipping. Sss. This is not the ticking of a clock that rushes by. It is the sound of time's slow footsteps. Plant the word calm, C-A-L-M, in your mind. Feel how each grain of sand, like a dusting of light, passes through the narrow throat of the glass. In this hall, thousands of hourglasses stand side by side. I lift one of them for you. Its glass is warm, as if the pulse of life beats inside it. This hourglass belongs to an old gardener in a far corner of the world. Tonight he sleeps in his cottage, and his breaths have fallen into rhythm with the movement of these sands. Come with me. Let us travel into this hourglass. The scent of wet soil and the damp fragrance of wide beds of red roses fills the space of your mind. In the gardener's world, there is no anxiety. There is only the sound of pruning shears, clipping the extra branches in a slow rhythm, making room for new blossoms to appear. A synchronized breath. Breathe with these silver sands. As the sand slips downward, your lungs fill with cool air. And as the sand settles, every muscle in your neck and shoulders releases. Remember the word surrender. Surrender. The world beyond this hall moves in haste, but in this moment, you are only a witness to the gentle fall of minutes. Now imagine you are no longer only a witness. Slowly, like a breath disappearing into dust, you enter the warm, enclosed space of one of these hourglasses. Here, the world is made of light and slow movement. The grains of sand float around you, not rough, but smooth and polished, like tiny pearls. Picture the word belonging, belonging, in your mind. Feel the weightlessness, as though you have been released into an ocean of cotton. Each grain of sand that passes beside you carries a piece of today's restless thoughts down with it. Listen to the music of contact. The sound of these grains touching the glass wall is like distant rain on a clay-tiled roof. Tick, tick, sss. This sound quiets all the noise in your mind. Match your breath to the word revelation. Revelation. Inhale, draw in a warm orange light. Exhale, hand all heaviness over to the sands. In the depths of this hourglass, a small garden appears, like a quiet miracle. White water lilies drift in little pools of mercury. This is where sweet memories are stored. Can you smell wild jasmine? A scent that takes you back to childhood, to long, lingering summer evenings, and to a safe embrace where no sorrow could enter. A gentle heaviness. Feel your feet sink into the soft sand at the bottom of the hourglass. This heaviness is not uncomfortable. It is the pleasant weight of clean sheets, the weight of eyelids that no longer wish to see the glittering world. In this moment, you become one with all the people throughout history who have searched for a single breath of peace. Feel the word connection. Connection. You are not alone. The world is a cradle, and time rocks it softly. Let your mind, like the last suspended grain of sand, fall gently. fall toward the velvety depth of sleep. Now that you are within this glass garden and velvety silence, it is time to release the final threads that tie you to the waking world. A blue breath. Imagine your breaths have turned the color of misty blue. With each inhale, send this cool, delicate air down toward your feet. Your toes, like flower petals closing at the end of the day, curl and then completely release. Send out the word emptying, emptying, with your exhale. Watch tomorrow's worries, like a letter set upon flowing water, drift farther and farther away. The ritual of darkness. I, the guardian of the hall, stand beside your hourglass. With a gentle gesture, I extinguish the flame of the last candle. Whew. Now the only light that remains is the light of stars shining down through the domed ceiling. Remember the word darkness. Here it does not mean fear. It means the warm embrace of a mother holding you close, so you remain safe from noise and judgment. The heaviness of your eyelids. Feel how your eyelids are drawn downward, as if two soft lily petals have been placed upon your eyes. Place the word stillness at the center of your forehead. This stillness, like a gentle magnet, draws in every wandering thought and carries it to a point of disappearance. At the end of this hourglass, a small hatch opens toward the eternal ocean. Do you hear the waves? Whoosh, whoosh. This is the sound of the world singing you a lullaby. Your body is now part of the hall, part of the patient stones, part of endless time. There is no obligation to stay awake. There is no wall between you and peace. I place your hourglass gently back in its place. The sands are nearly finished, and they give way to absolute silence. Good night, O soul that has finally returned home.